Eric Wainaina was born in Nairobi, Kenya on the 28th of August 1973. The boy Wainaina was born to George Gitau Wainaina and Margaret Wangari Wainaina in a family that only consisted of his parents and an only brother, Simon Wainaina. Little is known of Wainaina's childhood journey, and from the little we know that Wainaina's love for music started when he was of tender age. At the age of 4, Wainaina got a piano from his parents, though the piano wasn't originally for him. The instrument was to belong to his brother Simon, who instead of embracing the gift, took keen interest in football. With the piano at an accessible state, which was their home, Eric thus grudgingly took piano lessons. Eric Wainaina first stepped into the world of music with Five Alive, a gospel a cappella group. The quintet drew their musical motivation from the then famous groups Ladysmith Black Mambazo and Tech 6, which was then the dominating bands hitting the Kenyan airwaves in 1995. The quintet Five Alive released their first debut album, Five Alive, in 1996, and it was on this same year that they went on a tour to Europe. The experience that Five Alive issued to Wainaina motivated and convinced him to pursue music professionally. In the late year of 1996, Wainaina got an opportunity to perform and appear in the video for Get in the Driver's Seat, a song commissioned by the United Nations Drug Control Program for a highly successful anti-drug campaign spanning 20 countries. In 1997, Wainaina joined the Berklee College of Music, from which he graduated with a degree in music, majoring in songwriting and record engineering. During his stay in Berklee, Eric and his band traveled to various parts of the country to perform, including holding regular shows in Boston. Eric's major was to produce a sound that will be distinctively Kenyan, both in music content and lyrics. And to achieve this, Eric ensured that he released a new track every time he returned home. This move made a vast growth in Wainaina's fanbase. A proof of this is his performance at the Kenya's Beats of the Season concert in 2000, gaining 15,000 fans and given a national broadcast. In 1998, Wainaina's notable release include Kenya Only, a song that instantly crowned him as Kenya's favorite modern artist. The hit Kenya Only was adopted as the unofficial song of mourning, this receiving extensive radio and TV airplay nationwide. In 2001, Wainaina released Nchi ya Kitu Kidogo, thus this returning him to the top of Kenya's music. The hit launched his crusade against the then rampant corruption in the country. With the success of Nchi ya Kitu Kidogo, Wainaina received international accolades. That year, Transparency International supported Wainaina as an artist who would help educate people on the negativity of corruption and appointing him as their ambassador. Wainaina was also appointed as an ambassador of the NGOMS Kenya, the Kenyan Human Rights Commission, and by the Kenyan National Commission on Human Rights for his commitment to fighting the abuses to justice through music. On the same year, Wainaina scooped a Kora Award for the Best East African Artist. Wainaina wrote a song following the suspicious death of Father Anthony Kaiser after being commissioned by the Mill Hill Fathers. The hit was a call for justice despite efforts that were being made to cover up the true nature of the late father's death, which had been reported as suicide despite strong contrary evidence. In 2001, Africa Almanac listed Wainaina among the top 100 Africans of 2000, with the list comprising of high-profile names like the likes of Nelson Mandela, Baba Mal, and Joseph Kabila, among others. In the same year of 2001, Wainaina released his first record, Sawa Sawa. This solo became one of the highest-selling solo albums in the country. 2. Eric returned home, Kenya, from Berklee. This was late August of 2002, after a success in his educational journey and a graduation with 2 degrees. That same year, he was honored with the Jack Ma Award of his exceptional performance as a songwriter. The award was majorly issued to students who had been recognized for their potential to become leaders in the international music industry. Wainaina also played at the launch of the International Criminal Court at the UN UN headquarters in New York that same year, with the event presided over by Kofi Annan. In 2003, Wainaina released his single, Ukweli. The legendary musician has toured in Switzerland for 4 consecutive years and performed at the Netherlands in the same year. Wainaina also performed at the Harare International Festival of the Arts. In 2004 December, Wainaina presented a 21-song musical theatre press, Luanda, Man of Stone. The musical was based on a local folk story of the African community. It was one of the first of its kind in Kenya, and with this, it became a huge success. Wainaina also co-wrote and arranged music for Kigezi Ndoto, a Kenyan play written and directed by Kaigwa. Besides that, Wainaina has also written music for Owen and Mzee, an upcoming documentary about the touching story of an unusual friendship between the Tatars and Baby Hippo at the Kenyan coast. In 2006, Wainaina became part of the launch of Kenya's National Civic Education Program, Uraia, which its major aim was to foster mature political culture in Kenya. The same year, he also performed at the inaugural Nairobi-hosted North Sea Jazz Festival in February and the Netherlands' best version of the same in July. December 2006 saw the release of Twende Twende, his second solo album. In 2007, Wainaina was among the top 100 most influential Kenyans as selected by the Standard newspaper in August 2007. Later that year, he bagged a Kisima Award for the Best Afrofusion and Best Song, and a nomination for the Pearl of Africa Music Award as the Best Kenyan Male Artist. In 2008, Wainaina was nominated for Kisima Music Awards as the Best Urban Fusion. In 2009, Eric produced the musical More Fire. Thus, it was shown at the 2009 New York Musical Theatre Festival. He also partly featured in the musical as a singer. Wainaina composed music for the film From a Whisper, which won the titles Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Picture, Best Original Soundtrack, and Achievement in Editing Awards in the African Movie 2009 Awards. In 2010, Eric was commissioned to write the UN MDG anthem to be performed at the closing ceremony of the FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Thus, it was to be performed alongside Jimmy Dudlu, Baba Mal, and Angelique Kidjo. In 2010, Wainaina produced music for the famous British-Kenyan Flash animated children's television series Tinga Tinga Tales. In 2013, Wainaina was designated the role of National UN Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP, alongside fellow Kenyan singer Susanna Owiyo. Wainaina is among the top-notch Kenyan artists that have scaled Kenyan music beyond borders. Reflecting on his family life, Wainaina is married to his longtime fiancée, Sheba Hurst, and is a father of 2.